Hi everyone, welcome to the channel Sluggers. I'm Anupam Mishra and I'll provide a more detailed introduction about myself towards the end of the session. Right now, let's just jump into the 21st error of the series, 50 most essential grammatical errors for the XAT. Okay. However, I would like to first state that this is not just a random list of 50 grammatical errors that we have just come up with. There's in fact quite a logical process involved in creating this list, and the same process I've explained that in detail in a separate video, which you can access by clicking on the link on the top right corner of your video. Okay, so this diagram pertains to that. I've explained all of this in that video there. Okay, so you can watch that if you want. Okay guys, so with this error type, we'll be moving on into the topic of on to the topic of pronoun usage. So we'll be dealing with errors of pronoun usage, which are basically three in number. There are mainly three types. So a pronoun, the way a subject agrees, a verb is supposed to agree with its subject in terms of number. A pronoun is also supposed to agree with its antecedent. The antecedent is basically the subject that the pronoun is taking place of, right? So if you say Rahul was driving a car and he later decided to stop the car and get out of the car, and then finally he came. So the pronoun here would be he, which is basically replacing, which allows us not to have to use Rahul again and again in the sentence, right? So that's what the antecedent is basically the word that the pronoun replaces, okay, that the pronoun refers to. So the way a verb agrees with its subject, similarly a pronoun must agree with its antecedent, and there are three parameters for that agreement. The first is number, right? So if you have a singular antecedent, like in our case, the example that we discussed, Rahul, you need to have a singular pronoun. You cannot have they, you'll have to have use. Okay, so that's the first parameter is number, which we'll discuss here. Okay, so if singular antecedent, singular pronoun, plural antecedent, plural pronoun. Okay, look at the first sentence. It says half of the test results were incorrect as it was arrived at by using the new formula. Now in this case, the pronoun it is supposed to be the one for test results, right? Test results is the antecedent for the pronoun it, right? And test results happens to be plural in nature and it happens to be singular in nature, so that doesn't work. This should probably be half of the test results were incorrect as they weren't arrived at by using the new formula, right? So it will be incorrect. Next, second sentence is half of the population in this city feels that it is a burden on the environment. Now in this case, for the pronoun it, the appropriate antecedent here is half of the population or population, right? The population is considered as a singular subject, right? So and hence the pronoun it makes sense, right? It agrees in terms of number here. So half of the population in the city feels that it is a burden on the environment, right? So B is correct. Now you guys can try to look at this example by yourself. Scissors are not the right choice of weapon in a gunfight. This is supposed to be please excuse that, I'll just correct it. In a gunfight, it isn't designed for combat. Don't assume that I've corrected all the errors. Okay, you're still supposed to figure out if this sentence is correct, and if not, let me know what should be the correct version of the sentence in the comment section. By the way, see, so far as the parameter of number is concerned, okay, in the context of a pronoun agreeing with its antecedent, all the rules that you have for subject verb agreement in terms of like the appendage rule and some rules that we discussed earlier for with the subject verb agreement errors, they will all apply here as well. Okay, because it's about numbers again. Okay, so yeah. Finally, guys, my quick introduction. I'm Anupam Mishra and I'm Lucknow alumnus. I have worked in the past with organizations such as Hotstar, UNICEF, Apollo TAS, IMS, etc. I've also worked with an academy as an educator in the past, recognized by their Johnny Ive Award. And I was regarded as one of the top VRC educators that they had. These are my CAT credentials, and Sluggers is basically my endeavor to plug in all the crucial gaps that I believe there are in the test prep industry, starting with the CAT exam. Okay, now, yeah, so that's about me. Do move on to the next era. Okay.